Blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, thus as your brother Dan Moses or say Yao Sakwadi of TRC Ghana, coming to you with the continuation of our exposition, testimony, new world disorder. But before we begin, we want to welcome each other by saying Akwaba, Akwaba, Aled, Sahale, Shagitam, welcome, Inganjoni, Benvindo, you are welcome, Kuso, Diwo, to San Yusenyo, Okukulaba, Mauya, Mingalaba, Boye, Malamu, Karibu, Ekabo, no, o San de Zua, Elkon de Hina, Mitas, Duburo, Pezalovat, Bine I Vinit, Barigalos, Vita Iche, Aibon, Dobridoya, welcome, Estan, Ozut, Walan Anoman. Bienvenue, bienvenido, namaste, swagetam, kush, hamadid, baruk, haba, marhaba, huangyong haminida, huangying, nyejeko, anyanime, nyejeko, wezolo, novio, mia wezo, akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Testimony New World Disorder, as we know, is the program through which we get to know what is happening to Ghana, America, humanity, and the nations of the world in these times of global deception, delusion, and lies that are willfully made up by some of the very people that we trust to be there for humanity and the nations of the world. And yet they have chosen to be the very people that are dealing with us by willful lies, deception, delusion, having brought humanity and the nations of the world into this total global helplessness. But we want to understand that all the medical terrorism against you, against me, against the people of Ghana and the nations of the world, they are all the wings of the diversionary tactics to the ulterior agenda being pursued. All that you are seeing in the nations of the world and the chaos and the confusion and the Ukraine, Russia, they are all serving the purpose of diversionary tactics to the ulterior agenda being pursued against the human race. So you know that their ulterior agenda is to take over your soul. The soul takers, they are coming after your soul. They don't want to just drop bombs on you and kill you, and medically terrorize you and destroy your life in secrecy. They have gone a step beyond by seeking to take ownership of your soul, my soul, the souls of humanity and the nations of the. And therefore, we are in a moment of decision, the entire human race. No matter who we are, we make a decision as to whether we will let the soul takers take ownership of our souls and lead us to damnation in hell. After all the inhuman infliction, pains, wickedness, evils against us here on earth, or we would let the owner and the maker of our souls take ownership of our souls, that after life here on earth, we shall rejoice with him in glory and in eternity, instead of damnation in hell. Christ Jesus is my Lord, and I have gladly yielded my soul, my body, my spirit over to him, being the owner of my soul, and I want to gladly commend him to you. You put your trust in him, you yield your soul over to him, you will never regret having made such decisions. So gladly I commend to you Christ Jesus my Lord. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World. So we are most grateful to God about this same program. We are so geared to receive some divine guide, divine direction, divine insight, and we know exactly what to do in these times of global, unthinkable wickedness being unleashed treacherously against the human race. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. This exposition is being recorded on the 8th of August 2022, Monday. And we begin. Blessed ones of the nations of the world. Akwaba to the program Testimony the World Disorder. So we are helping. When I got to Ghana on April the 27th, during the early days, I took a step to the United Nations, and I had told the United Nations the need to rescue the innocent who might possibly lose their life if we do not, if a step is not taken to rescue the innocent. That is exactly what we are doing. When I was saying that, the tribalist government of Nana Addo Akufo and the global evil sticks, they were thinking that the innocent daughter of Daniel, my uncle that had been killed through medical terrorism and secrecy, whose daughter was removed from Ghana by the United His Excellency Boris Johnson and his administration through the UK Embassy, Ghana, on the 26th of April, take her quickly out of Ghana in just manipulating and playing my family, take her to the United Kingdom. They were thinking that she's the one that I was referring to that must be rescued, otherwise she might lose her life. But no, just like Jesus in John chapter 11 speaks, and they don't understand, they didn't understand me. The rescue mission is what we are doing now. The rescue mission is what we are doing now. We are doing that in the US, the secret terror cell in which I was living. We are rescuing the Judaists, the Jewish lady. We are rescuing the innocent Muslim. We are rescuing them from the wicked forces that is operating, manipulating, play in them. I, by the grace of God, got into Ghana, but their situation need to be intervened before death breaks out. Besides, noble people of the United Kingdom, the innocent daughter of Daniel is in your midst. All things work together for your good. Protect her, keep her, make sure that the counsel of God for her in the land is accomplished. He finishes why God took her there, and then back home peacefully to her blessed land of Ghana. That is the rescue mission that we are engaging on. Akufo to the program, Testimony New World. So, Ghana, America, humanity, and the nations of Africa, Asia, Australia, Europe, Israel, Palestine, Christians of the nations of the Muslims, Judaïs, Shintoists, Rastafari, all of us in the human race. We must understand that we are in a critical and a very dangerous moment of the human history, and this is not the time to be going after each other, seeking to destroy each other's life, but then we be each other's keeper. Open up, discuss, talk, that we help each other in understanding the evil being pursued against us, that our souls may escape out of the evil being pursued against the human race. Akufo to the program, Testimony New World. Ghana, I have started exposing to us Europe, Asia, Australia, and the nations of the world, Africa, as to how the evil government of Nana Addo Akufo Addo, Joe New World Order, the wicked old man of the White House of America. There are two old evil men in the world now. One is in Ghana, Nana Addo Akufo Addo, and his counterpart, Joe New World Order of the White House, who cannot even remember what he says. They, in seeking to destroy the life of an innocent Christian, put this Christian in a secret terror cell in America, Germantown, Maryland, overseen by the terror minds of Nana Addo Akufo Addo from Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast, this is not your nation, but let's understand. And at the same time, because they must seek the burning of the Christian world, Islamic world, Judaist world, as a diversionary tactic from the medical terrorism of unthinkable vaccination which they were engaging in against humanity on the nations of the world. They have set a Christian, a Jew, and a Muslim in the same secret terror cell, that we fight and kill each other, and by so doing seek to blow up the Christian, the Islamic, and the Judaist world. The Middle East and Israel should set on fire, so that they divert our attention from the ulterior agenda being pursued to take over our souls. Ghana, this beautiful-hearted Muslim was called Oscar Ibudu and his father. They were the renters of the home. They are from Burkina Faso. They are Burkina based, Burkina Faso. So Burkina, we are getting there as to how um, the evil government of Nana Addo Akufo with Joe Biden and other crime characteristics Americana were behind the indiscriminate coup d'etat in Burkina Faso, West Africa, Mali, Guinea at the first quarter of the year. We are getting understanding as to why that was happening to us. It was the evil work of Nana Addo Akufo, the same evil genius. Akwa to the program, Testimony New World Disorder. So, they have played the Muslim to think that he is in control, watching on my behalf for me against the Ivorian that were terrorizing, persecuting, and torturing me under the secret terror cell. However, at the same time, they have treacherously set up the innocent, perfect-hearted, intelligent, and very beautiful Jewish lady, Shiloh Johnson. Auntie Shiloh, yeah, this is brother. Osei from Ghana. Mr. Oscar, this is Osei. They at the same time play the Jewish woman against the husband, while the Muslim guy, Oscar, was thinking that he and his father, his household, are in control of the operation of the secret terror cell with the foreign sticks at the same time, with the Nana Addo Akufo and his government, at the same time, the true person in charge, in control, watching on my behalf, checking on the husband, checking on the Ivorian, tracking everything at home, was the beautiful-hearted Jewish woman. She was a Jewish American. Let's understand this. Ghana, America, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, Mali, Guinea, Israel, Palestine, all Christian, Muslims, and Judeans. Let's understand this. How they were able to play Oscar Ibudu. You know, Oscar Ibudu is an undocumented immigrant, as we may call illegal immigrants in America. And in this very issue of cowardly secret killing of the Ghanaian, you know, as far back as 2006, December the 9th, evil minds belonging to the tribalists, Nana Addo Akufo, and evil stakes in Ghana, put this undercover agent in the house of God to disregard God, to make her use her womanhood in church to come brand an innocent Ghanaian as a terrorist that they made because of her love of money. Use her womanhood in church to dare God. Ghana, Europe, Asia, she is the only woman that has a bottomless pit underneath her tummy, a little below the tummy. So she yielded her soul over to pursue this evil against the child of God. And the God of heaven says no. Afterwards, the God of heaven had taken the crafty in their own crafty, the wicked minds, tribalist minds in Ghana, that for generations it is the Israelis and Palestinians that are played by global states against each other, and blood has been flowing in that land up till now. But wicked minds in Ghana have set up courts of wickedness upon their own necks, and they have chosen that God should give the noble Israelis and Palestinians a holiday, a break from their debt. They have invented the killing of the innocent as a global game. So God says, relax Israel, relax Palestine, let the wicked die. Ghana, and the death has continued to the innocent of my people being killed, to even my own family member, my pastor, my Reverend Dr. David Nampo, my Jerry John Rollins, they have killed us indiscriminately. Meanwhile, the death was to befall the wicked pursuers of the evil. So, America, Israel, Palestine, all nations of the world, we know that this very week, last week, we have heard how Israel and Palestine, the Gaza was tensed up and was in flames. That is the ulterior agenda by the government of Nana Addo Dankwa for the tribalists, which they were pursuing, for which reason they put the Israeli, the Palestinian, and the Christian, the Israeli, the Muslim, and the Christian under one secret terrorist order that we fight to achieve what they are seeking to achieve in Israel and Palestine now. So, in order not for us to let them achieve their aim, which God thwarted, Israel and Palestine, remember that you were created in the image and the likeness of God. Enough of your dying. Bible says that the soul that sinneth, it is that soul that shall die. Dampare, Oslaosu, Kandapa, Akufo Addo, Bawumia, the evil minds of Ghana who have invented cowardly secret killing as a global game. They deserve to die their own death. I was so glad when I heard this weekend that Israel and Palestine have had a truce and the chaos and the bloodshed has ceased. Good for us all. It is the soul that sinneth that shall die. Listen, I was saying that they exploited the weakness of Oscar Iburu. In this issue, it is illegal immigrant, undocumented immigrant in US. You know, those that are desperate in Ghana to fly out of the nation, that have been, since 2006, they carry them from Ghana to America, United Kingdom, Canada, the nations of the world, as false witnesses to help in the covering up of the heinous crimes of the US undercover agent. And many have been removed from Ghana to other nations, United Kingdom, US. They didn't have legal documents. Some went through visa. As I speak, they have found means of giving them their permanent resident documents for their role in the covering up of the crime. As I speak, many have been given their citizenship, disrespecting the United States. Many were removed from Ghana under the US lottery program to go to America to further the crime coverage. So many thousands upon thousands, they are there. Trampling down on the US citizenship have become so useless. They made it so useless that it is used to reward criminals. Those that can aid to cover up the cowardly secret killing of Africans. So, Oscar Iburu's weakness was counted on because he had no US resident document, and they set him up into a marital relationship with Shiloh Johnson. They were yet to get married. Husband and wife, living as husband and wife, intended to get married. However, because they had played, they wanted to play the Jewish woman, they made her quit her job. Your husband, they tactically ensure that the illegal immigrant, or undocumented immigrants, because the operating of the terror cells, there were diplomatic missions behind. They were using diplomatic cables to play the American people, to play the. Meanwhile, the eyes of the German town police, the FBI, NSA, they were all watching the cells 24/7. However, the question is, the place is a no-go zone by the politicians, diplomats. So, if you are the Montgomery County Police and you have access to what was happening at home, how did you get it? So you know that death was at stake. They were terrorizing, poisoning these Africans cowardly in secret to kill him. But then, being the Ivorian, but then the Montgomery County cannot do anything about it. They knew the terrible situation, the life and death situation that the innocent Jew and the Muslim where it got into. Yet they must watch on and pretend they don't know what was happening. That is how evil Nana Addo Dankwa, Joe Biden, who claimed to be that America is a friend of Israel, was doing behind the scenes while they were medically terrorizing us. And vaccine, we have just started. We shall continue in the next expose, but let's get this. We know that all over the world, hundreds of thousands have died as a result of they terrorizing us under the guise of COVID vaccine. This is a Ghanaian. What Nana Addo Akufo and his government always. This guy took the vaccine shot, and right after that day, he got paralyzed and never got back again. As I speak, he has died, and this is his 1 week funeral celebration. 1 week, he has died. However, nobody cares about the thousands upon thousands that have died on the nations of the world as a result of the medical terrorism against humanity under the guise of vaccination. Nobody cares. We have died, and under global population control, it is okay. What evil is beside this? Nana Addo Akufo, Joe Biden. We shall continue in the next episode, but this same week we shall get more to understand Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso, Israel, Palestine, Christian, Muslim, all of us, we understand how evil the evil workers of iniquity are. And they are the very people, the tribalists, Nana Addo Akufo, Osla Osu, Kandapa, Dampare, these evil minds, they, according to the Bible, must die their own death. It is the soul that's in it that shall die. We continue to sanction them, the appointees of Nana Addo Akufo, and all his appointees, their family. We are defending them until my 2 tortured and abducted children have been set free. Every penny that has been taken to my account has been put back. God bless you. And God bless my homeland, Ghana, for the God of the Bible is a just God. Bye-bye. We shall continue.